Hi, I'm Amanda and I'm Bryn's protege on YouTube. I'm a fantasy gamer, reader, writer, and clay artist. I love cozy role-playing games because they make me feel like I'm in my favorite fantasy novel. My favorite game of all time is Skyrim. I've been modding it for 3 years and it's at the point where the gameplay feels like the books I love to read. Lord of the Rings, ACOTAR, Throne of Glass, Fourth Wing, you name it. So if you want to watch gameplay that feels like your new favorite book, you're in the right place. On this channel, you can expect cozy fantasy gameplay, modding tips and tricks, mod showcases, and more. Skyrim is my focus for now, but I'd really love to play Baldur's Gate 3 sometime and maybe some other fantasy RPGs. So stick around and see what we get up to. I want this to be a safe, cozy space for you to learn how to mod your own Skyrim, get ideas, and immerse yourself in these fantasy stories. If this is your vibe, then maybe you should join the little fantasy community here. I would love to have you. So for today's video, I wanted to take you all along with me while I test my mod list. Basically, I play through without being really serious about it. I'm just exploring the world to see what needs to be fixed in my mod order. Long story short, I've had to redo my mod list twice this year. First was because my game had to be updated, and then the second was because my mod manager just went berserk and deleted my entire mod list. Back up your mods. I had been modding for 2.5 years. I had just started playing an actual playthrough. Like, I was done modding, I was happy with my mod list, and I was doing a playthrough before this past chaos happened where everything got deleted. So I'm a little devastated, but I'm coming back from it and I want to take you along with me as we have some fun, right? It's been nearly 3 months since I played the game, but 6 weeks since my mod list got deleted and I've started building it back. It's a lot of time, a lot of effort. Is it worth it in the end? Yes. But you have to be willing to scour the internet to troubleshoot, because you're going to be troubleshooting a lot. And that's okay. That's half the reason I wanted to start this channel, because I have been taking notes from this past mod list putting together, and I want to share those notes with you, and I want to share some tips and tricks that I found while I was going through it. So my namesake is Bryn's protege. It is the Dragonborn in the Thieves Guild. Brynjolf is my favorite character ever to exist in the fantasy world. He even beats Rhysand, and I hate to say it, but he also beats Rowan. Anyway, Brynjolf is my favorite fantasy character, so that is where the namesake of Bryn's protege came from. As I'm sure you'll notice, for any playthroughs that I'm not taking seriously, if we go to Riften, we have to visit Brynjolf and we have to play a little bit of the Thieves Guild, because I have to just experience his voice and his face all the time. I can't, like, if we are in Riften, I can't not go to Riften, and I can't not go to the marketplace, and I can't not talk to him. I did install, this is almost like a buffer for such a Brynjolf fan to not interact with him every single playthrough. I do have a Thieves Guild requirements mod on where I did adjust some of them because I'm lazy, but also it's really helpful because I have to do some thieving before he can just approach me in the market. I'm obsessed, okay? My husband has bought me pictures of the man, and he's hanging up right here, you can't see, but he supports my Brynjolf appreciation, so that's what matters. As I said before, I'm also a fantasy clay artist. If you'd like to check out my upcoming fantasy drops of dragons and foxes this winter, follow along at Cozy and Woodsy. Alright, let's get into Skyrim. Alright, we're doing this. I've never recorded my Skyrim gameplay in this way ever in my life, so this is new. This is very new for me. Also, I will one day talk about my setup in here because it's chaos. I'm gonna start the Alchemist playthrough for you guys to see and kind of get a little intro of like how I mod Skyrim. Okay, doesn't it look great? So I have a zillion different presets. This is the one I was using, but I didn't like her hair in the long run, so I had to change her hair. I don't remember what hair I landed on. I might need to get my glasses for this because my eyes are gonna hurt after a while. I'm gonna go get my glasses. Hi. They're not prescription. I don't need glasses yet for now. They're blue blocks, so that's really all the reason I wanted to use them. But we'll see. I'll take them off if like the glare gets too chaotic. Like my ring light, it's really helpful actually. We're gonna run with it. Alright, I'm just gonna let all my mods load. I want her to have archery. I want her to have a little sneak, because you know we're gonna stop in Riften. So I'm using alternate start. I do not want to be the Dragonborn every day. I only become the Dragonborn when I want to be a dragon rider and or like have dragons or be around dragons or just involve the dragons. Otherwise I do not involve the dragons. You can do anything you want with modded Skyrim. So I'm gonna run MCM Recorder. MCM Recorder is great because it records all the movements, all the settings you select, and then you can just play it and you don't have to spend hours and hours doing it again and again and again. Because if you're like me, who plays The Sims and likes to make people, I create characters a lot, I make new saves a lot. This is what I mean. I am not picking any pockets. Only gonna steal 25 things. I'll leave these, I don't mind those. Having the Radiant Quest limit, I think, is gonna help make it more immersive. I'm still making it easier for myself because I want to play the way I want to play, okay? Okay? I'm a cozy gamer and I want storyline and visuals. As many of you probably don't know, I love to make foxes and dragons in clay. Foxes are the main face of my little business, so I wanted to find some fox friends to have in the game, and I think there's supposed to be a dragon bridge, so I am going to be a patron of the local inn, and we're gonna go to Dragon's Bridge. 4 Shields? Yeah, 4 Shields Tavern and Dragon Bridge. I think they're supposed to be around there. Let's go! My favorite mod of all time is the Skyrim outfit equip system, because look at all these outfits I've put together. No, they're not all just one mod. Some of them are, but I usually mash up a lot, and most of the time I'm doing mashups and combining several mods into an outfit. The Helga Armor by Fuse is phenomenal. For the girlies that want a nice, better dress than this normal farm clothes dress, this is the one. There's a mod for recolors. This is the first time I've gotten to use it because I think the recolors came out after my mod list died. So, I think it's the Wisteria one I liked before. Yeah. I love the Wisteria one. I think that one's really nice. So I cheat. I play Skyrim the way I want to play Skyrim. If I like to motherload in The Sims, I'm a motherload of The Sims. Just let me play my game, okay? This is where I get the hairstyles I was referring to, the wigs. Dint is an incredible mod author. Their stuff is available through Patreon. Okay, so this one is Annabelle. Look, do you see why this is so much nicer with the flowing? Oh my gosh. This is the same one, but with just hair in front, which I also really like. I also really love this one with the braids in the back. Oh, this is probably the one I'm gonna go with because I usually do. It's another good one. Beautiful stuff. Simple, hair up. Whenever I'm a blacksmith, I love that one. This is one of my all-time favorites because I just love the long hair, how it layers to the back, and the braids. I'm obsessed. And then this is another classic one with the hair up, half down, and braids. Yeah, so great stuff. And then this one is one of my other favorites, mainly when I do elven playthroughs because it shows off the ears really well. And also if I'm doing more formal attire, I also love this as well, but the braids are top notch. Hi, buddy. Should I introduce my son to you guys? Pick you up anyway. This is my son, Crendel. He loves to sit in my lap while we game, but I don't think I'm gonna do it right now. But he has a space to sit right back here. Boy, isn't he cute? We also have a baby girl who might also get in my lap at some point, but she's a little too big to be in my lap, but she thinks she's a lap dog. I just downloaded the mage's outfit. I want to have the black one, and I'll take both shawls. The rest are a bit bright. I like more muted colors and neutrals in Skyrim. I don't really like really bright colors in Skyrim. Yeah, I think that looks really good with the Helga attire. I'm also gonna grab, she looks so crazy. I've been trying to find a mage spellcasting animation mod, and every time I try them lately, at least in this mod list, they don't work. They don't fix this weird one arm thing that they're doing. It drives me bonkers. So I favorite all my stuff that I don't want to sell. So if I know I want to keep in my inventory and I don't want to sell it, it gets starred. And that's what's nice about the Skyrim outfit equip system. Unless you want to, it doesn't keep the clothes in your inventory if you change outfits. It just puts the current clothes you're wearing in the inventory so you don't have to carry around a zillion outfits. It's literally the best thing to happen to Skyrim. Okay. Wait, I didn't even... Okay, now I feel like we're ready. And yes, I save a zillion times because crashes are bound to happen in modded Skyrim all the time. All right. Hey, chica.
I've had this dress for a while now.
I love it.
I'm glad you like it, Fada. It's cute. Can you refill my water for me? Everyone has clothes on, correct? Because that's another issue I have, is that people lately have not had clothes on, and it's been really annoying. And the thing is the clothes are there for some reason. They're equipped, but they're just invisible. It's not a body slide issue, so I really don't know why. I'm still figuring out. It's happened last time I did my mod list. Winter Sun is the religions I do. Debella baby. Debella or Mara. And I'm typically Debella. I say no to survival mode because I need already, so I don't need 2 survival modes unless I really want to be crazy. We are here in the beautiful Dragon's Bridge, and like, just look how beautiful, just like, oh, it's so just perfect. It's not even like Skyrim anymore, like, come on. I recently fixed this morning. Immersive interactions. I want it to be always quick, and I want doors and containers to open now that it works. So I found a mod that was conflicting with this. I didn't realize that the mod that was conflicting was completely incompatible with this mod, so that saved me a lot of trouble once I figured that out. Pet the dog does not work with immersive interactions, just so you know. So she's an alchemist, so I'm gonna have her be collecting stuff. Pretty much that's gonna be our job, really, is collecting stuff today.
Mike wishes you away.
Mike! Hi! Wait, Mike! 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 He's run so fast. You left your horse, dude. Your poor horse is stuck. I love the tiger horse. Mike wishes you well. Oh, look how beautiful you are! Can I buy you? I have to steal you. I want to do it. It's so beautiful. I'm a horse girl. Yes, I am without a doubt a horse girl. The only reason I played Red Dead Redemption 2 was for the horses. I trust you're not planning any trouble. Well, I'm planning on stealing that horse, actually. There's a lot of people. I'd have to come back at night to steal her, though. We'll see. I have others that I can get for free that aren't so spooky. Ooh, it's like Spirit. But yeah, I'm a horse girly. Love, like, look how beautiful they are. Yeah, I'm half my gameplay. If there be a horse in it, I'm there. It's snowing. Wow. I don't think I've really been up this way. Let me see what's up. I love that there's like a good scatter of flowers around that aren't the ones you can pick up, so there's still something left over when you come through, which I really like. I think it's Fleek's Florals that I use. Maybe I'll double check. Put it in the description, whichever one I'm actually using right now. We're probably gonna have half my mod list in the description by the end of this. I feel like I don't see these stoneflower very often. I feel like they're kind of rare. Oh, the snow stopped. Come on! Like, it's beautiful. So I have a mod that makes the wolves not attack you right on sight. I think unless I get too close and or pull out my weapon, I think then they attack me. That mod that redid them is called True Wolves of Skyrim, and it's actually made for Skyrim and not Skyrim SE, but it still works to this day. So I recommend. No way. Is that the friend I'm supposed to have? Well, we're gonna go swimming. I don't think it is. I don't think the friend would run away. Hi. Looks like you're just a fox. Okay, well, I'm gonna go back and try to find another fox. Oh, I'm dripping. Yeah, look at that effect. So good. Oh, clay deposit. Oh, I hear it. Oh, hi. So I love that sound for the Ninroot. It's so much better. Okay, I think I've gone far enough. That isn't our fox. They said it was in Dragon's Bridge. Alright, I'm gonna look it up. They're in Dragon's Reach, not Dragon's Bridge. I misremembered. Tragic. So it's basically Solitude or Morthal. Solitude's closest to get to the wagon so that we can fast travel to Whiterun. But if I go to Morthal, Miko's over here. We're gonna get all the animals today. Alright, let's go get Miko, and then we'll go. I'm so glad everyone doesn't seem to be naked like that. I can't explain to you how great it is that people are dressed. So maybe we're okay. I need to check Riften, because I know when I was checking in Riften a lot, doing some test runs in there was a couple people. Wow, look how pretty it is. Branche. His clothes were invisible, so I need to see if that's still a thing. But so far, looked like all of Dragon's Bridge had clothes, so it's a positive. You're beautiful. Oh my goodness, you're beautiful. What are you doing? Are you shooting at each other? Stormcloak Imperial battle. Who's gonna win? Stormcloak Imperial battle. Ooh, Imperial's going after him. Oh, shoot! Shoot, I don't think I've seen this before, yo. Wait. Go get him. Are you gonna get him? Are you gonna let him be? What? Did he die? Or did he escape? Did he escape or did he die? Did he escape or did he die? That was kind of cool. No, I don't know if I really want to with that. That's so pretty, jeez. Did he escape? I'm gonna guess he escaped. We save all the time because the game crashes out of nowhere sometimes. Miko! Look how cute he is. Hi, buddy. Hi. This is your dad. The saddest freaking thing. Well, after many years of living in these woods, it looks like Rock Joint will finally be the end of me. Oh, Rock Joint. Honestly, what a hard way to go. All my friends are long dead. The only one left is poor Miko. He was always a loyal companion. I know he'll be able to take care of himself. I hope someday I'll see him again. In Sovngarde, my friend. 10 dogs, let's freaking go. Ooh, speech book, let's go. So whenever I find a book that is a skill-based book, I try to favorite it in my books category, and then I have a mod that you can study the skill book, which is really cool. So like if you're doing like a real immersive playthrough and you've got hours to kill before you go to bed, in Skyrim you can study skill books. Alright Miko, let's go to Morthal and catch the carriage. Miko, don't look at them. We are just going to pass through along here. Don't look at them because they'll attack us if we look at them. I'm not looking at them. We are looking away from them. I don't wanna deal with that today. I'm not strong enough to deal with it, so I don't want Miko to be on his own little puppo. We can have dinner ready tonight, maybe? Ah, are you kidding? You gave me the kill move! Oh, I think it's that one. Come on, we want dinner. Okay, it's getting cold. We needed dinner. We gotta feed the baby. Gotta feed Miko. If I remember correctly, Morthal has a lot of random ingredients to pick up. Great. We have our first guy who won't wear clothes, dude. Postman, show inventory. So you're just not wearing clothes at all. Why? We need to check jobs of Skyrim, maybe. We've got a cool looking lantern that doesn't look Skyrim-esque. Should I be concerned? I heard another dog.
Need something?
There's another dog! Wait, there's a dog! There's 2 dogs. Shut up. Hi, Willow. Who's a good dog? We're gonna have Miko and Willow? You're a good dog. Good baby. I want that dog too. We're gonna have so many dogs. We're gonna have a whole family of dogs. Hi. Stray baby. Hi.
Good dog.
You're a good dog. Yeah. Is fearful of me. Who's a good dog? Do you want to come with us? Yay! Can I feed Puppo? Do you want something to eat, Puppo? I've got venison. There's a lot of stuff to pick up over here. Hi, peasant. I would have said any name that was there, but it was peasant. Alright, we got 3 dogs now. This is so exciting. Hi! Look at all of them. They're so cute. Alright, we're gonna save. This reminds me of Minecraft, where the first thing I always do is make animal friends. Alright, Every time. This is a Disney movie. We got 3 dogs and we have to go get 2. We're getting 2 foxes. We're on our way to get 2 foxes. Alright, so Morthal works, but the postman from Jobs of Skyrim, so I'm going to check Jobs of Skyrim first.
Wearing a hood out here suddenly seems like a wise choice.
I am. Who are you? Are you the...
Hello, friend.
Are you the carriage man? Who? Who are you? You look cool though.
You've been a good friend to me. That means something.
I don't know you, but you look sick. Sure. We've got a guy. We've collected everybody now. Hey, carriage man. I would like to go to Whiterun. Carriage man, are you the carriage man? I'm gonna guess maybe. Maybe you are.
The cities in Skyrim. Don't forget us.
I never do. I'd like to hire. The weather is terrible.
It would seem so.
I've
I'd like to
never.
hire your carriage.
I've never done that before.
Where do you want to go?
Whiterun.
Whiterun.
I hope it works.
Going straight through, or did you
Because
want
this
to
is where it
stop somewhere
crashed
along the
last
way?
time I was doing testing. Is
Take me
fast
straight to
traveling
Whiterun.
Climb and back, and we'll be
So
on.
here's to hoping that we won't crash.
Never been to Whiterun before?
I've never-
Paris is something to see. Dragon search, they call it. Big old
I hear there
dragon
be
skull
foxes
hanging
there.
on the-
Don't crash, please don't crash.
Bye, East.
Ah! That sucks. I don't know what caused it, but something's up with Whiterun. I don't know how to read crash logs. Never have been able to read crash logs. All right, so Jobs of Skyrim. Let's look up the information. There's no file conflicts. Ooh, these go for good guys stuff, but nothing to do with clothes. So I don't know why he's naked. I really don't know. We're gonna try it again real quick. I need to start dinner, so I might have to go on a break in a second. Maybe we'll go to Riverwood, see if it drops off in Riverwood, and then walk over to Whiterun. It might just be there's just too many mods running. Like, not above the plugin order, this is a heavy load order, so if you're playing from the main storyline and like you're coming back from Helgen to Riverwood, there is a spot on the road that often crashes if you have too many mods loaded. Heavy load order, it just happens to crash that one spot, so you just avoid that spot, at least in my experience. I've researched that it is a common spot. So maybe right now the outside the stables of Whiterun is a common spot. We'll try Riverwood and we'll walk to Whiterun. And if it doesn't work either, maybe fast travel is messed up. Hope you're not getting too wet up there, dude. He was worried about me getting soaked in the back. Well, he's also getting soaked in the front. Sick. So at least it's not. Oh, whoa, come on. Shut up. Shut up. Like, get out of here. You load into that. Shut up. Shut up. This is also what I like to do, is just take screenies. I have a little Instagram that I don't update enough. That is all just Skyrim pictures. So I'll probably link that. Oh, look, it's a I don't think I've ever seen a galaxy before in this game. That's sick. I have so many screenshots that I could use for this, but this is very nice. Beautiful. All right, I'm gonna save here and pause because I need to go make dinner. But then we'll come back now that the Riverwood works. We're gonna figure out what's wrong with Whiterun. I'm wondering if it's Whiterun has walls as the mod. I'm thinking that might have issues with. Okay, we're back. I think because how beautiful it is tonight, I think we're gonna make our way to Whiterun tonight. I was gonna sleep for the night, but this is too pretty to not explore in. I know I just saved. I don't need to save again, but oh man. Yeah, so I love having the character in motion as well from my screenies. Like, come on. Of course, her stockings are showing, but whatever. That's what's gonna be really cool. I gotta get better at cinematic video for Skyrim. I'm not sure how it's gonna work, but I'm gonna try. I am excited to showcase outfits and stuff. That's one thing I'd love to do, obviously, is make outfits. Yeah, I think I'm really excited for that because I love finding new armor mods and I love finding new clothing mods. Literally a classic photo right here. Like, come on, it's just so pretty here. Come the freak on, it's so beautiful. Let's try this shot again. Like, come on, so cinematic, so beautiful. I'm getting the galaxy in there, like, come on, it's so pretty. Look at little Nico. Like, shut up. The quality is gonna look so much better than my 1080p I was dealing with before. Oh, look at our dogs. Like, come on. Like, what a cool shot. That all the dogs are there. That's so cute. I'm in love. My dream is to make the Skyrim cinematics at some point. I've always wanted to do that. So I'm very excited at the opportunity now that I have a very nice recorder. I hear something.
I'm getting out of here.
Hi, companions. Do you look like you're supposed to because you're my replacers? I don't know, I don't have you. Where's my girl?
Oh,
No,
hey
she's
there.
messed up. My girl's messed up. We gotta
You
fix
handle
her.
yourself well. You could make for a decent shield sister.
She was
And
the
we
only
show
one
up
that
to solve
wasn't messed up
problems if
in
the
my
problem
last
is good
mod
enough.
update. She's definitely messed up in this one. Yeah, looks like
What are you
everyone,
trying to hide
Farkas
with that
too.
hood?
My Brynjolf and Kaiden replacers work fine now, so now I need to, and so does Ulfric. So it's Kaiden, Bryn, and Ulfric work. So I need to check. I'm assuming Vilkas needs an update too, but I need to see to know. It is nice to have the new immersive like thing with your with the clothes. It's the newest, I think one of the newest mods that I have added. Like, it's new to me and also new to the world. It's a clothes commenter mod, so now whatever you're wearing, people are gonna comment on it. So because I had a hood on, people are like, "You trying to
Kill each
hide
other over some
something?"
foolish cause. I say
So,
let 'em.
since I have them in my vicinity, I'm gonna save here, and I'm gonna try to see if I can rearrange some stuff in here, because it's a texture thing, so I just need to fix the textures. Kaiden made it down, so I think we just need to, let's just put them at 1222. Sorry, I meant to do 1222 and 1223. Argus, I forgot. Argus was one of the last replacers I did. I was trying to make all the house Carls as replacers, so that's still my goal. But I haven't really played with Argus or Jordas that much. I had one playthrough with Argus because I'd never done the whole Markar Thane thing before, and that was a whole thing in itself with mods. I think to be able to do that with mods, it doesn't work well with alternate start, so if you ever decide you want to do the Thane, just play the Markar Thane storyline randomly, like me, you need to enter Markarth for the first time without already being in it. And you also have to have like higher levels, like you have to be at level 20 or something, I think, to be able to get the correct quest from the Jarl to be, yeah, it's a whole thing. But I kept doing alternate starting in Markarth, and that always messed it up. So as soon as I started not starting in Markarth, I was able to get the quest from the Jarl. Because I don't have a ton of time to play, but I like this because it shows you kind of how it works with the modding. You're testing everything, so you're not actually fully playing yet, you're just testing things and seeing what works. Alright, I've still got a naked guy, but Farkas?
Thinking I need
Ah.
to train some more.
He's beautiful.
Have stories
There's
to
my
tell.
girl!
Come up to your Vaster. A lot on the wind today. Good hunt ahead of us.
Isn't she beautiful? I'm obsessed. I'm on fire though.
Codlack?
Like, I made her. I made her little replacer. And I'll teach you how to do it. If you want to do it, it's actually not too bad. It's not hard. It's not that hard to do, in my opinion. But I'll teach you how to do it. But look at her. She's beautiful. I've played the companion storyline so many times, especially with Kaiden, which we'll again talk about later. It's just a lot to play over and over again. I mean, I say that, but I played Thieves Guild way more. But it doesn't matter. I want to play the Thieves Guild over and over. I don't want to play companions over and over again. It's a bit much. Farkas, there is a companions mod that allows you to just talk, like you interact with the book and it skips the entire quest line for the companions and you're able to have them be followers of yours immediately. If you're using Kaiden, which again we'll talk about Kaiden later, but just for those of you who know who I'm talking about, if you're using Kaiden, it still works with him, but he won't become part of the companions and you have to do it before you meet him, because if you do it after, it breaks him. But if you do it before and you're already the Harbinger, then they all interact like they've known each other forever. They might go through some like recap of the events that he technically missed and the dialogues that were missed, but if you want to have the whole gang together, I'd recommend that, especially if you're testing mods or something. But yeah, I made him too. I love replacers. So like if you ever wanted to make characters look the way you want them to or how you imagine them to be, you can do that in Skyrim. Just have to mod. If someone can better teach me how to actually make them standalone, let me know. But every time I've tried to make a standalone mod, it's been hard to do. Like, these are my personal replacers, so I can't share them with you, unfortunately. But you can take inspo. Please feel free to take inspo for your own personal replacers, and I will help you learn how to make your own personal replacer too. Happy to. Absolutely happy to help you learn. Okay, so at least it looks like everything's working. Like, I just couldn't fast travel here. Started delayed burial. Oh, right. Crazily, I haven't done the Dark Brotherhood quest yet, ever. But I was thinking about doing it at some point in a playthrough with y'all. Ooh, look at him, because we're never done looking at Farkas. Like, come on. Beautiful. This is my favorite Whiterun ever. I use Bublos Whiterun with a combo, I think, of something else, but mainly Bublos. I think there's another mod I used that added a lot of vegetation to it, but they overlap each other decently. You kind of just have to expect that it's gonna have overlap, because this is beautiful. Alright, we'll come back in the daytime so you can actually see it in real look. Next to Riften is my favorite city. So, like, look at these bushes. Well, that's from the other, it's from a different mod, but Bublos does all the trees and stuff. This is JK's Skyrim's Bannered Mare. Hold
I've got a
on.
bounty notice here if you're interested. Comes with a pretty hefty reward.
I'm not going to ask about the bounty because we're not doing that today. We should test him out at some point though, but I'm going to save that because his face is already working, so I'm assuming he's going to work just fine. Look at this place. Sorry, Willow. But come on, look at this place. Like, look how beautiful it is. Nazim, get out of here. Blake, get out of here with the beautifulness this is. Oh. Like, how pretty is this? Good morning, everybody. Look at this. Is this the Whiterun you've dreamed of? It's the Whiterun I've always dreamed of. Let's slow it down for you. It's freaking beautiful. The couriers have closed. The postman, the jobs of Skyrim. It's jobs of Skyrim that's messing it up. Oh, you're coming through the floor! How many couriers are leaving from here? My goodness.
These fruits and vegetables are disappointing.
Like, come on.
Fresh from the farm's day.
Beautiful. Like, this is my Whiterun. Like, gosh, mods make everything so much better. Oh, I had a texture issue. I always have a texture issue with that part of the dirt I gotta figure out what it is. And the Gilder Green looks good, so... Is it restored? Because I thought I had to restore it. I gotta check on that. But like, get out of here! It reminds me, the whole reason this works is because it looks like it's the Rift. It looks like the Rift in so many freaking ways. I also like looking back at the mountains. Like, shut up. Like, shut up. It's so pretty. Getting some screenies. I'm getting some options screenies for my thumbnail. I forget what this is from. Pretty rocks. I'm gonna make sure that it's getting what it needs texture-wise. It literally happens every time I mod. There's something else that I had that designed Arcadia's really pretty. I need to check what that was.
I spend a lot of time at the market stall so I can learn the merchant's trade.
Why are you naked?
Need more experience.
Carlotta, what's in your inventory? You have to have clothing. You're not wearing clothing, why not? So it's interesting because most lately when I've seen people are undressed, it's because they have, like, the clothes show up in their inventory but they're not wearing it, and or it's invisible, but now they just don't have it at all. And all of it's being touched by pan every time. All the ones I've noticed besides Jobs of Skyrim. It's so unimmersive to just run into someone that is just wearing nothing. Let's go get the foxes, because that was the whole reason I came to Whiterun. I love the lighting in here. Like, come on. Look at the lighting. It's so sick. I've taken so many good photos in here.
Another wanderer, here to lick my father's boots. Good job.
Excellent.
Shut up, kid.
You've done us a great service. Here is
But
your
like,
reward.
the lighting is so good in here. Sorry I'm bringing in all my dogs. I'm looking for the foxes. Farengar, do you know where me foxes are? Where are the foxes? Did I miss them?
Father says I'm too young to take the sword.
There! Hi! Hi, kid. Do you want to come along? Hell yeah! There's Yether! Sola. Hi, Sola. Do you want to come along? Sick! Look at all our animals! Look at them all! And the one random guy I met on the street. Cool as you are, I've got a bunch of
I'm heading
animals right
home if you
now.
need me.
But you're really cool. I love your armor, dude. We'll find Marcos. He's dope as heck. But I just want it to be me and my animals. I could bring Ayla along if I do the whole skip the companions quest thing. Well, since we're here, let's save. And we're gonna leave. We're gonna get 3D rocks. Not losing any. It's not losing any issues. It's not losing any conflicts. Well, it's time to pull up XEdit, I guess. So, let me tell you about the story of XEdit. I say XEdit, but it's XEdit. XEdit, basically. This did not look like this a few days ago. It was only showing the Skyrim anniversary mods, not all of this. In March, when I first redid my milestone in MO2 and when I switched from Vortex to MO2, I had this issue with XEdit where it would not show all my mods, and I installed it correctly every time, blah blah blah. I think eventually, I don't recall the exact, I couldn't recall the exact solution, but I remember reinstalling it a zillion times and it eventually worked. So this time, installing it a zillion times did not work. I spent a whole weekend trying to figure it out, and I was like burnt out trying to figure it out. And so I left alone for like 3 weeks. Came back to it this weekend. It took me a whole day and a half. Scoured the internet. I even went so far as to talk to Gemini. I don't usually use AI. But I've slowly been learning more about it, and I've started using Gemini a bit more for certain things, but mainly for assistance of things that I don't know anything about. So like, for example, I'm so tired of looking for this, so give me some troubleshooting options, right? And so I tried everything it gave me. It's all the same stuff I had done previously, and the one thing that I was given by Google at one point was a argument to put into the executable for MO2. It was mixed up with how it wrote it, so then it didn't work for me. But then I went on to a Discord for the Kaiden server, and they were gracious to like remind me to like try other Discords, because I didn't even think about that. There was an XEdit Discord that I just started digging through and looking through. I wasn't gonna make a post until I literally could not find it at all. Kept digging. I found a code and it was like you were missing something, so I was like, let's just try this code because it's slightly different from what I had before, and it worked. So we can get more into detail when I actually do a mod lessons video, but XEdit and I have been through a lot lately. So the reason why XEdit is so important is that you can select any item in the game and see what mods are affecting it. So for example, we have that grass patch, that rock grass thing that's affected by that was last affected by 3D rocks. There may be other ones that it's not listing, and the best way to do that is I took a picture, and so it has the base form and ref ID. Let's try the base, but we can look at the form. So it is being affected by parallax fixes and 3D rocks. The texture is what is being affected right now. I don't know why. We need to see where the parallax is located. XEdit is so important because you saw that in the information section on MO2, it listed that 3D rocks didn't have any conflicts, but it does have a texture conflict. So I'm gonna try reordering the parallax maybe. Otherwise I might do research and seeing if parallax and 3D rock should go in together. So we have terrain parallax blending fix, which is the parallax fixes that was on XEdit, and it has, I just selected it, and it has a 3D rocks. It has 3D rocks ESP like a patch, so that's probably the issue. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn it on. Oh yes, look at that, look at that. Clean. Ooh, we're gonna add more. Is Lola not working? Oh, there she is. Hi, Lola. We love Lola. We use Lola a lot in my like I have Lola in most of my playthroughs because she's just a cutie little baby.
If you have need,
why are you not? What? It's
then you've come to the right place.
What happened? So Children of the Green is probably what happened to you. Pan and Children of the Green. We need to check Pan and Children of the Green because that's probably where this situation happened. I know how to fix you. I'm not worried about you, but you are missing clothing. So everything I need to figure out what's going on. I need to figure out what's going on with Pan because it's the Jobs of Skyrim and Pan, the big Pan all-in-one thing, and Jobs of Skyrim. That's what we need to figure out because I'm really tired of people being undressed. There's my girl Janessa. Excuse me, puppies. Oh my god.
Good to see you.
It's getting out of hand. Excuse me, babies. I gotta say hi to Janessa. Look how awesome she is.
Shadow, silence and death.
Like,
These
she's
are my
amazing.
arts.
I want to make a Janessa that's actually like adorable Janessa, but I want to make my own Janessa. Okay, we also have one more pit stop. Miko's usually way out of the way from where I usually hang out with in Skyrim. I'm always in Whiterun, so it's really helpful that the foxes are now in Whiterun, and Lola, and who we're about to see, is also in Whiterun. And he is in the Hall of the Dead. Yay! And oh my god, there's 3 of them! So Garm is another dog companion mod. So I have an all black Garm, I have installed a really big husky Garm, and a baby husky Garm. Yes, did I install 3 Garms? Yes, because I can. I learned that last time. I thought I could only install 1 at a time. You can install all 3. I don't think you can, I don't know if I can have all 3 follow me. I haven't tried that. But they're pretty cute. The mini Garm is a bit too tiny for me. But I think I want to do Dark Garm, but like Big Garm is bigger than all of them, so I feel like we need one really big pup. So we're gonna take this pup with us. And now we've got so many babies. One day I'll take the baby one maybe. I didn't want to this time. Oop, I don't want to go to the catacombs. I just want to leave. Excuse me. Thank you, Stray Baby. I gotta name him Stray Baby. One more look at our beautiful Whiterun in the daytime. Look at all the dogs. Look at all the dogs. Look at all the dogs. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. Look.
I don't know what is.
I'm obsessed. I think it's second nature for me now. I forget that vanilla Skyrim you can only have one follower at a time. I think one follower and a pet, I think is what it is. I could be wrong, but I think that's the rule. Look at all my pets. So I use, I think a dog's life helps with this. So a dog's life lets you have a certain amount of dogs. I think it said 10 dogs. And another follower framework to have up to 10 followers at a time. I don't recommend it. Having more than like 5, even 4 to 5 can be chaotic. Most of the time you can't go anywhere. If you go into a small space, you'll never get out of there. Okay, so these are, we can go get a horse from over here. There's a few horses sitting over here that we can pick up. I could take one. I almost don't want to yet because we're just testing stuff out. I'm just glad they work. I don't think I need a horse yet. We have enough animals right now. I'm glad you have clothes, but you need to get actual clothes, dude. How much money do I have? 7. Dang it! I gotta sell. I should have. Alright, we're gonna run back in. Ooh, can I sell to you guys? Values nothing? That's a bunch of BS. What do you mean the value's nothing? I can't believe you said my value is nothing. Why are you also not wearing clothes? Dang it! Why are these worth nothing? I think trade routes is what's missing. I think I had trade routes and now it's not here. Look at all my children.
Nothing of our.
Hi doggos, look at everybody. Look at Miko being so good. I love this one. Look how many animals we have. Look at them all. I really want to get like that's the face. Like get really close to Miko's face and then still have the focus be on everyone else. I think that's the key. Oh, look how cute. Shut up, Willow is so cute. Or if you're in Morthal, you need to adopt Willow, because look how sweet this little baby is. I'm gonna have to go get her on every playthrough. And Garm is just a big puppy. Big puppy. And the stray baby from Morthal as well is so sweet. Need to name her Miss Lola. We love Miss Lola. And I think Sola and Kit or something. I don't know. I'm still getting to know the foxes. I don't know them very well. Well, that is it for our day of modding. If you made it to the end of the video, let me know what you're currently reading. I'm currently reading Queen of Shadows in the Throne of Glass series. I love it very much. So far, I'm like 20-ish, I'm like 20 chapters in, like 23, 24 chapters in. Air of Fire was my favorite so far. I hated Assassin's Blade. Those are my updates for you. I'm doing the tandem read next, but it took me a year to read Throne of Glass to now, so it might be a bit before I get anywhere. But yeah, so that's what I'm reading. It's gonna take me a year to get through Throne of Glass, and then I have to read Crescent City for ACOTAR to be ready for ACOTAR 6. It's gonna be 2 years before I'm ready for ACOTAR 6, so hopefully that's how long it takes to come out, but I worry it's gonna be out in like a year. But who knows? Who knows? Who knows? I'm getting ahead of myself. If you did enjoy this video, please remember to give it a big thumbs up and consider subscribing so you can see what else we get up to in our other fantasy adventures in Skyrim, amongst other games. And also to talk about Romantasy books and fantasy books, I'm all about it. We're gonna take our Romantasy fantasy books and put it into the game. That's what I'm excited about. Thank you so much for your support. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!